Hi, I'm Elise Ramer, and today I'm going to read one of my favorite PJ Library books, Rabbi Benjamin's Buttons, by Alice B. McGinty and illustrated by Jennifer Black Reinhardt. Rabbi Benjamin loved his synagogue on Walnut Street. With a warm, wide smile, he welcomed everyone who entered. "A happy congregation is the sunshine of my heart," the rabbi said. "You are the sunshine of our hearts," the congregation told Rabbi Benjamin. That's why in the autumn, to celebrate the Jewish New Year, they made the rabbi a special holiday vest, fastened in the front with 4 shiny silver buttons. How the rabbi smiled when he put on that beautiful vest. It fit just right. Dressed proudly in his new vest, Rabbi Benjamin led Rosh Hashanah services. After the shofar had sounded to welcome the New Year, everyone celebrated in the very best way, with lots of holiday food. "Try Mama's apple torte," said Mrs. Bergman's youngest boy. When the rabbi did, oh, how Mrs. Bergman smiled. Mrs. Muchnick grinned when he praised her delicious honey cake. And the whole Goldwasser family glowed when he dipped slices of their homegrown apples into sweet, sweet honey. Rabbi Benjamin rejoiced with his happy congregation, and he ate until his holiday vest stretched tightly across his belly. During Sukkot, the autumn festival of the harvest, Rabbi Benjamin visited a different family sukkah each night. Sitting in their sukkah under starry skies, they sang songs of thanksgiving and ate meals of squash, stuffed cabbage, and sweet potato pie. The rabbi ate and sang until his holiday vest stretched very tightly across his belly. It stretched so tightly that on the last day of Sukkot, after a slice of Mrs. Hoover's fabulous fruit strudel, pop! One of the 4 shiny silver buttons popped off and landed splat in the etrog jelly. Rabbi Benjamin gasped and covered his belly with lulav leaves. Had anyone noticed? The next day, he fixed his vest with a good, strong pin. In the winter came Hanukkah, the festival of lights. To remember the miracle of the oil that burned in the ancient temple for 8 days and nights, the congregation lit the menorah, spun the dreidel, and ate lots of latkes. "Oy, oy, oy," the rabbi groaned. His vest stretched tight as he sampled latke after latke, the crispiest one of all, fried by 3 grinning Goldwasser girls. "Have another," they chanted, and so he did. Then, on the last night of Hanukkah, right in the middle of the blessing, pop! It happened again. The second shiny silver button popped off and sank kerplunk in the applesauce. Rabbi Benjamin gulped and hid behind the menorah. When he arrived home, he replaced the missing button with his very best tallis clip. Soon it was spring and time to celebrate Passover. Rabbi Benjamin sucked in his stomach and put on his holiday vest. He buttoned the last 2 buttons, clipped the clips, pinned the pin, and hoped for the best. At the Goldwasser's house, they read from the Passover Haggadah, sang songs, and ate the traditional Seder meal to remember when the Jewish people had been slaves. How the Goldwasser girls flushed with pride when the rabbi said their charoset had just the right mix of apples and nuts. When Rabbi Benjamin spread horseradish on Mr. Munchnick's gefilte fish patties, the littlest Munchnick smiled. And my, did Mrs. Bergman beam when the rabbi sipped her scrumptious matzo ball soup. "A happy congregation is the sunshine of my heart," the rabbi said. He ate and ate until pop, pop! The last 2 shiny silver buttons popped off his vest. The first landed plop in the horseradish. The second landed splish, splash in the cup set aside for Elijah the prophet. The rabbi gasped and hid behind the matzah box. Rabbi Benjamin said a few quick goodbyes and hurried home, frowning all the way. "Oy, oy, oy, what a mess," he cried. "I've ruined my special holiday vest." Rabbi Benjamin could have frowned all summer long, but as he scrubbed his vest, he had an idea. Rabbi Benjamin asked the Hoovers if he could help plant their garden to make a big harvest for the next Sukkot. He helped Mrs. Bergman hide boxes of Hanukkah presents from her boys. He hiked with the Muchnicks to the lake and caught carp for next Passover's gefilte fish patties. He helped the Goldwasser family harvest homegrown apples for Rosh Hashanah. The rabbi planted and picked and sweated and fished all summer and into the autumn. On the eve of Rosh Hashanah, Rabbi Benjamin took out his holiday vest. He thought it would fit again, but what about the missing buttons? He tried new pins to fasten the vest, but it sagged. He tried tallis clips and tie clips, but it scrunched. He tried string and even staples, but nothing worked. "It will never be the same," he exclaimed. "What can I possibly wear for the New Year's service when everyone will expect to see me dressed in my special holiday vest?" It was then that he heard a knock at his door. In marched the Goldwasser family, followed by the Hoovers, Mrs. Bergman and her boys, and all 6 Muchnicks. "You are the sunshine of our hearts," the Goldwasser girls told the rabbi. "So, we've brought you a New Year's gift," said the littlest Muchnick. The rabbi's eyes grew wide. Inside the box was a brand new holiday vest, even lovelier than the first. And right in front were 4 very familiar, shiny silver buttons. That evening, Rabbi Benjamin's smile was warm and wide as he welcomed his congregation to Rosh Hashanah services at the synagogue on Walnut Street. "A happy congregation is the sunshine of my heart," the rabbi said. Such joy swelled in Rabbi Benjamin's chest that he almost popped a button on his brand new holiday vest. The end. Thank you all. I hope you have a wonderful mitzvah day.